Hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today I have a seed haul, and I'm excited to show you what all I got in just a moment. Okay, friends, let's address the elephant in the room first. Do I need more seeds? No. Did I want more seeds? Yes. What kind of seed addict would I be if I didn't continue buying seeds? Okay? So don't go mentioning about it down in my comments. I don't need y'all passive aggressive judgment. I know already. I accept who I am and I love myself and seeds. Okay. Also, might as well tell you, there's probably going to be another one of these videos coming up pretty soon because, bam, I found some stuff in this one that I want as well. I got seeds in from 3 different companies. We'll start with Adaptive Seeds first. That's this company here. From them, I got, these are all Pacific Northwest grown seeds, open pollinated and organic, okay? All right, so from them, I got the Rack Tomachat Cilantro Herb Seeds. It says here, the leaves are giant, at least 2 inches across. I've never seen that in a cilantro ever, so I'm so excited about this. It has a more mellow flavor, so you can eat it by the handful, and it's named for the Rack Tomachat Permaculture and Natural Building Education Center in Thailand. Excellent. Never heard of these, had to grab it, and I love cilantro. Next, I got the Soma Fennel, and it says it has superior bulbing, Florence fennel, fairly uniform, very white bulbs, won't prematurely bolt if planted in spring, and some plants can perennialize. That's where they got me. I grew fennel for the first time last year, and I loved it. It was the Growfenshire, something like that. Loved it, saved 1 million seeds. Fennel, like it. And it's great for pickling and fermenting. So I was quite pleased with that. I got a lot of seeds out of that. Anyway, so some plants can be perennialized and it can be harvested sooner than 80 days. Great. Next up is another perennial, and this is the Celery Leaf White Queen. 70 days, bright green aromatic leaves, atop long skinny white stems, stark visual contrast from classic stem celery, thrives in cool weather, overwinters easily, and can grow back vigorously. So they have this on their website listed as a perennial, and I'm gonna give it a try. It had my zone on there, so I would love to have some perennial celery. Even though I've already started my celery for the year, I'm still going to start this too. I only started those back in January 12th, I think it is. Today is February, I'm going to say 8th, day before the Super Bowl. And that's only 1 month off. So I think it's fine to go ahead and start these seeds as well. Next, I got the Standby Cilantro. Says here it's very hardy and slow bolting, excellent for sowing in the late fall, for winter leaf harvest or early yields of seeds the following year. Seeds have an excellent strong lime flavor. Bred by Tim Peters. Again, I love cilantro. I was willing to try a variety I haven't had before. And then lastly, from Adaptive Seeds, I got the Extracta Sage. Salvia officinalis, excuse me, and another perennial, although sage is perennial here. I have a couple, well, definitely a couple, only 2 sage plants going right now in the yard. Hopefully they both return, but I wanted to get some more going, and I did start my seeds for the sage too as well back on January 12th. but it's still not too late to go ahead and add these. Anyways, it says here it's excellent for culinary and medicinal use, high essential oil content, both silver green foliage and dark purple flowers are edible, highly aromatic, deer resistant, and drought tolerant. So that's what I got from Adaptive Seeds, a couple perennials and a few herbs that I never heard of. Next up, I went on to Etsy because I was looking for some Lysianthus seeds. I want to grow some Lysianthus. They remind me of roses, but obviously the plants are not as big as roses. I do have roses in the yard, but I don't ever harvest them for the flowers. I harvest the petals these past 2 years, but I haven't harvested for the flowers. So I thought, you know, Lysianthus is a good alternative. So I got the Lysianthus Voyage 2 First Love. Beautiful one. I got some Rainbow Tatsoi. I've never seen this one. There is like purple Tatsoi. Oh, no, I think it's called red Tatsoi. Kind of looks like this, but not quite. So, and I grew that red Tatsoi last year. It was fine, just like any other Tatsoi. But I wanted to get this a try. They had it, and I figured, okay. They had a cabbage Chinese named Miss Hong, H-O-N-G. I don't remember why I got this. It might be my guess is it's a quick maturing cabbage is my guess, but I'll just let you know. Then I got another dill I've never had before. This one's called Teddy Bear Dill. It's cute, it's fuzzy. You can see why they call it teddy bear. I got another pack of Lysianthus seeds. This one's for the Arena Red. Beautiful, isn't it? I can't wait to grow these. And then this is something I really wanted this year. I've actually been wanting this for years and years, but I couldn't spend the money where I saw it from the big box. Well, maybe not the big box store, but the big seed store I won't name. It was too expensive and I didn't want to pay the shipping. So I ended up finding it on this shop when I was looking for the Lysianthus seeds. So I grabbed these. This is for the Kale's Autumn Star. So it's like baby kales that grow like Brussels sprouts. They're so cute. So I was really excited to get those. I've been wanting that for a few years now. Then I got the Basil Marani. It's another variety I've not had before. Not a huge basil fan, but this one said it had a mild flavor, so I figured I'd give it a try. And then lastly, I ran out of seeds for my coveted Black-Eyed Susan vine. And so I picked some of those up from that Etsy shop. So really excited about everything from that haul as well. And then lastly, I hit up Baker Creek. And I told myself, there is no way you need anything from that Baker Creek website. I have to have like everything, but no, I don't. And there I was shopping away. So first seed I got was the Allen's Pride Echinacea. I grew this last year. All the seeds germinated just fine, but they didn't make it out to the yard. I don't know what happened, if I killed them off accidentally, what, but I don't have any more seeds, so I went ahead and picked up another pack of those. Next, I grabbed some cat grass for the fur baby Pippin. She loves this stuff. I got the Spears Tennessee Green Tomato. This was just one I'd never heard of, and you know, after I grew my first Greenwood Ripe last year, I was anxious to try another Greenwood Ripe. Now I have seeds for other GWRs, but didn't have this one, and this one was new to Baker Creek this year. It says it's round green amber fruit, weighs 8 to 10 ounces, and has the taste of tomatoes from Grandma's garden. Cool. Next up, I got something that's been on my seed wish list for a couple of years, another something rather, and this is the purple tomatillo. People keep sending me tomatillo seeds because I have it on my wish list, but it says distinctly purple, and they keep sending me regular tomatillo seeds. So I'm excited to grow this and the regular ones this year. Then I got seeds for the moonflower. I grew moonflower last year. Got the seeds from Healthy Living with Wendy. Loved it. Only had one plant, bloomed like crazy all summer. Loved the smell. And actually, I enjoyed how much it kept me outside in the evenings when I probably wouldn't have normally been outside in my backyard. So I went and picked up some more of those seeds. Those are great flowers. I tried to save some, but it just got too wet and too cold too quick. And these seeds didn't dry out on the plants before the frost came and basically ruined the seed pods. All right, and then I got some winter savory. Not growing this. I don't even think I've ever tried savory. If I have, I didn't know it. And it is a perennial for zones 4 through 8. It says it's a peppery culinary herb native to temperate regions of Europe, the Mediterranean, and Africa. Semi-evergreen herb will want some winter protection in USDA zones 4 through 6 in order to survive. I have to remember that. Harvest the foliage when the plants are 6 inches tall. So wanted to give it a try. Looks like I got 2 packs of that. Didn't mean to do that. Each pack has 50 seeds minimum. I'm always willing to try a new herb because, and where that paid off for me at was I grew tarragon 2 years ago. Love it now. Use it all the time. So I figured this might be just another herb I can add to my repertoire that I like. It may even have some medicinal qualities. I don't know, but either way, I'm looking forward to growing the winter savory. Next, I got a flower, which is sort of unusual for me. I don't grow a whole lot of flowers, but I do grow some. This is the raspberry vinca heat wave. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it says it's a tropical perennial, only hardy to zones 9 through 11. So this is just an annual for me. It is a dwarf bedding vinca with dazzling raspberry colored blooms. This delicate looking flower has some of the most heat and drought tolerant blooms we have ever seen. The compact plants reach about 8 inches tall and 8 to 12 inches wide. So I'm planning on, I have a couple of larger containers in the garage that I did not use last year. They're probably, I don't know, 12 to 18 inches in diameter. And I want to do some, what do they call it? Spiller, thriller, and filler. Fillers, spiller, and thriller containers. And this, I believe, will make a great spiller. Next up, I got the blue radish, or blue autumn radish. I love radishes. I plan on trying to grow some more this year. The only ones I can get to grow so far consistently are the purple plum. But this one is long, I mean long maturity, 80 to 90 days. Woo! It says the chunky purple blue tapered roots are a popular winter treat in Germany where they're made into soups or hearty winter salads. Mild flavored, they stay crispy and juicy even when grown large, and they keep well under cool conditions. Fantastic. Probably won't be putting this out in the spring because here in Ohio, at least where I'm at, the spring goes from, moderate temperatures, 60s, whatnot, to like 90 in like 2 weeks time. It's crazy. So I'll probably throw these in the ground sometime closer to the fall. Then I got another radish called the lutea carrot. It looks like a carrot. And I thought it was fun. It says here 40 to 50 days, rare. 18th century heirloom radish masquerading as a carrot. Fun. The mellow flavor of this bright yellow-skinned variety makes it great for pickling, eating raw, or for adding to soups or stews. Try it in Lesko, a Hungarian tomato and pepper casserole. I'll have to look up that recipe. I've never heard of that. Next, I got the Hollyhock Majorette Double Champagne. I had seeds for this 2 years ago. No, probably 4 years ago. I tried growing it, didn't get it. But then, as you guys know, 2 years ago, I was able to get some black hollyhock seeds going, and then they flowered last year, and I'm in love now. I'm in love. I'm gonna be trying to get these going to put them on the fence side of my backyard where we'll get blazing sun all summer, and I'll get to enjoy them more than I do the front yard, because I spend more time in the backyard than I do in my front yard. So can't wait to grow these beauties. Next, I got some lavender named Elegance Purple. Haven't grown this variety yet. I grew some lavender last year, and I have some going right now that I brought in from outside last year. But my plants did not grow super fast, and I think that's just the case with lavender. So I'm starting early. I'm gonna have to, these are seeds that you want to stratify. So I'm gonna be putting these in the fridge here pretty soon on a paper towel, and getting those going earlier than I did last year. On that same vein, I have here the Torch Blue Lavender. I'll be doing the same thing, starting these on paper towels in the refrigerator. Let's see, it says here, this one's perennial to zones 7 and 10, but the Elegance Purple is perennial to zones 5 through 7. The Elegance has strong soothing fragrance and rich purple flower spikes, made this a reliable first year blooming perennial, a favorite. Compact and tidy plants reach just 10 to 12 inches. I have bought what was supposed to be perennial lavender, I don't know, probably a dozen times over the years. Can never get anything to stick. So I've been trying these past couple years to start it from seed and see if that's going to make the difference between me being able to keep lavender coming back in my yard. And then this one, which is perennial to zones 7 through 10, otherwise grown as an annual. Butterflies cannot resist this alluring lavender. The stunning aromatic ornamental is known as fern leaf lavender. That's why I got this. The foliage is silvery, making the bold purple flower spikes really pop. It blooms summer to frost, and the plants reach 24 inches tall and wide. But I like that fern leaf. Take a look at that. I got a sweet pepper. I'm on a sweet pepper kick. I think I mentioned that, maybe. Anyways, this one's called Do de España. Do de España? Not sure. Spanish mammoth is what it means. It's 90 days. Introduced before 1860, the 67-inch cone-shaped peppers are perfect for frying and salads. So sweet and flavorful. Reported to be disease-resistant. And then this, I'm really excited about. This is the new Carota carrot. I heard about this from somebody on YouTube. I can't remember who it was. Some gentleman. Might have been Guten Yardney. At any rate, he was talking about how this carrot just busted through his clay soil. No problem. And that's part of my issue here. I've been working on my soil since I moved here, but not a whole lot of progress has been made. And so I'm wanting to try growing crops that are going to loosen up my soil and just get some more production out of it. I do have the raised beds, but I want to grow in ground even better than I've been growing. And I think this carrot is going to help me out. I do keep adding organic matter to that soil, so don't bother mentioning that. I already know. I compost in my garden all the time. It's just taking some time to get that to where it needs to be. But I thought I'd mention that if somebody else has the same issue as I do with their backyard soil or wherever you garden at, maybe you want to try adding some sand to it. Me personally, I'm not gonna. All right, next up is the 18 jours radish. This is an 18-day radish. I just wanted to grow it because I've grown it before in hydroponics. Grows really fast. White borage. I've been wanting this, but there's another borage that I want even more. It's called the Bill Archer borage, and what it is variegated borage. Beautiful, beautiful leaves and beautiful flowers, also medicinal. So I do have my white borage though right now, and so I am looking forward to growing this. Borage that I had did come back in one of my beds last year. I only got one plant out of it, and I'm not entirely convinced it's going to come back, so I bought some more borage seeds. Then I got this here, salpiglosis, called Q Blue. It's beautiful. I'm not sure why I bought it. Let's see what they have to say about it. It's intense, deep blue, almost black blooms, resemble a dark night. Flecks of pollen splash across the petals like the stars in the sky. This rare painted tongue is deeply dramatic, sure to draw attention all summer long. Plants are 2 to 2.5 feet tall. Well, they certainly did write a very alluring description about it. And then here, I picked this up. It was recommended to me. I don't have any problem growing personal size watermelons here, but large ones, I tried last year. I had 3 plants and all I got was watermelons about this size. I just think trying to grow large watermelons for me is a waste of time. So this is the lemon drop. It says, like striking gold, this glorious gilded watermelon is pocket-sized with a vigorous growing habit. Each vine blooms and provides 1 to 2 pound fruits with flavor that is unparalleled. Candy sweet and crisp textured. Ooh. Ooh, talk dirty to me, right? And then I got the free pack here for the Woolly Cage tomato. I actually don't have these seeds. This is for the yellow variety. I think they carried this a couple years ago and then they got rid of it. Looks like they've got it back now. They're giving it away as a free seed. I do have a woolly tomato growing right now. It is the Woolly Zwerg. That's Z-W-E-R-G. And I'm looking forward to growing that one. That one is a micro dwarf. This one is not. This is an indeterminate, 80 to 90 days. It says 1 to 1.5 inch sunny yellow with blue shouldered cocktail tomato, fuzzy foliage, and light fuzzy skin. Naturally pest and disease resistant variety developed in Hawaii. Recommended for Hawaii and other hot, humid areas. It gets hot here. We can easily get up to 100 degrees, so that's fine. I could probably grow this, no problem. And then I got one other free seed, but I've already sent it out to somebody because I gave it away. It was for lemon balm, which I'm already growing. I have too much of it. It's growing in one of my green stalks and quickly took over in 2 years. So this year, that whole green stalk is getting all of that. Well, I shouldn't say all of it, but all but one level of that lemon balm pulled out of it. Anyways, I didn't need the seeds, so I sent them off to somebody else who wanted them. All right, friends. So, did you see anything in my orders that you'd like to get? If you got any comments, if you've grown anything, do let me know. And I will be back on another day in another video. Namely, I should be back here in a couple of weeks with the order from Seeds and Such. There is a tomato in here that I am dying to grow. So I have to place an order. I have to. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I will see you all in another video on another day. Until then, happy growing, my friends.